What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unfulfilled with Denise and
Denise.
Today's episode is...
Which one is worse, the action or the lie?
What you think, Denise?
For me, I say the lie. I believe that if you can come forward with the truth, we can work it out. But if you're lying behind it, the action, there's no way we can fix it because it's built off of a lie. So I'm never gonna know when you're telling the truth because you lie. So to me, a person who lies makes me feel like the action must have been worth it. Do it make sense?
It makes sense because I agree with you. I feel like, what are you lying for? You already did it.
And you got caught.
And you got caught because I know about it.
Exactly.
So if it comes to which one is worse, that means you got caught.
Exactly.
So if you got the lie, that one makes me think I'm not even worth the truth for you to even try for us to figure this out. To see if give me a choice to see if I want to figure this out and work it out with you. So you taking my choice away with the lie.
Because it's bad enough you did the action.
Exactly.
But to stamp it with a lie, it's like, well, we all make mistakes. Shit happens. Mm-hmm. But once you decide to lie about it, you like you said, right, you stripped that away from me. Basically, you insulted my character because you made me feel like I wasn't even worth the truth.
You insulted my intelligence.
Yeah, it's
much.
like, okay, but you didn't even give me the option to say if I even wanted to try to fix it or build on. But then you told me these lies, and it's like, well, hell, okay, is this the truth now?
Mm-hmm. Now I don't believe nothing you said. So it comes to the fact of when you make one lie, you have to make another lie. And I'm the type of person, I'm gonna believe what you said because that's what you told me, right? Okay. And then 2 months later, 2 weeks later, probably even 2 hours later, I'm going to come back and ask you the same question to see if your lie is still the same. Now, if you got caught and you just going to lie, that means you really just calling me stupid.
I know, right? Exactly.
I got pictures, emails, texts.
Right. And then you like, okay, well, let me just throw these back at you so you can remember. Okay, maybe you got amnesia or something because this shows something different.
Exactly.
So...
What was the point?
What part I'm not getting? I could have sworn I graduated and I'm definitely
I know how to read.
Exactly, and I know what I see.
Might not have 20/20 vision, but I can see.
You know, and I get it. I get that you might be scared or whatever, but once you know for sure that person knows and that person is not lying to you or trying to trick you into something, and you might as well just go ahead and be honest.
Exactly, because it comes to the point of what you lying for.
And then it goes back to the tit for tat, depending on the action. Okay, what are you lying for? What are the lies about, first of all? What did you do? Did you cheat? Did what did you do to be to the point of not being honest?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because for me, if you text somebody and it is just at the text message, we can work through that. We can talk through that.
Right.
I mean, I probably saw it on your phone, you know, and you probably felt, oh, let me, this ain't what I want to do. Can't see your sisters. Right. And then we talked about it. I can possibly forgive you for that.
Right, exactly.
But if you actually cheating and been cheating for a while and I caught you cheating, but you still gonna lie about it, there's no chance in hell that me and you finna work that out because I forgive you and then you might do it again.
Right.
Couple of days later.
Because the thing is they always say once you do it, you probably gonna do it again. I don't necessarily say that's true, but I do know that it's easier once you do it because, especially if you don't get caught, you be like, well, hell, I ain't get caught, so, let me try it again.
Exactly.
Or whatever. Or as soon as something's not right at home, well, let me go sneak out and do something or whatever. So, it do make you wonder would that person do it again because they lost that trust. That trust gone. Let's just be honest.
But then it go back to a conversation we had before. Men, they cheat for a feeling. They not cheating to find an emotional attachment. Or maybe some of them.
No, I would say not all of them now.
But the act probably started off as this is just a feeling, something to do. And they just stupid sometimes because they don't cover their tracks.
Exactly. It's like, that's the whole big thing. It's like, you maybe if you don't keep your evidence, maybe you can get away with
right.
it, but it just depends on the situation. You know, I was talking to one of my friends, and you know, the first thing, you know, she seen was that you know, the man's change of character first
right.
happens. You know, they're not, you know, talking to you the same way or something, because sometimes when they ready to get to that level, they probably doing stupid stuff anyway, right. so they can feel good about why they finna do what they're gonna do. Because most people do, and that's men and women. Mm-hmm. What we do is we build ourselves up to make it seem like, well, I'm cheating because you doing this,
right.
or you know,
it's
this
a justification.
Yeah, justification. It's like, okay, you don't need a justification. Conversation first, and then figure it out. Because right. then for me, if it's for me, I'm gonna look at it all. Okay, I'm gonna go back to like how we was talking with LJ, and I'm like, you know, I might want my lick back now.
It's a tip for tat situation.
Is it gonna help me that I'm doing it back? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna do two wrongs make a right or whatever? And then, like you said, it could be something silly. Oh, okay, I looked at your messenger or whatever, and you talking to this person, entertaining this person, but it's like,
so why lie about it? It's just like,
you know, just say, you know, well, yeah, I messed up. I was thinking about this person or whatever, but then I realized it ain't worth my home or whatever, right? So that's something could be worked out on. A text, it could be worked out on. Having a lunch date or something could be worked on.
Because we could have misinterpreted of what it was. You know, I just saw that this was a female in your inbox, so I'm trying to figure out who she is.
Cheating, that's much bigger, and that's up to that individual to make that decision. But let them decide on that decision. Let them decide if they want you back or not.
You lying strips them of their choice.
Exactly, it strips them of their choice, and then, it, like I said, it makes them very uncomfortable. They're never going to trust you. They're not going to trust who you're around and all this other stuff, because they're going to feel like, you know, you're going to do it again because you wasn't honest.
Right.
And, or is you still want this person? Why is you protecting this situation? Because you can't even be honest. So if you told me it's a one night stand, well then just say it was a one night stand so we can move on.
Exactly. But then you have some women that's so used to being in a relationship with people that they just put up with anything. That man done cheated on you, showed that he cheated, probably brought the girl over to your house and cheated, and you know all of this, but you're insecure in yourself.
Girl,
so it's like,
baby,
that
9mm. I'm sorry.
Baby.
You bring her to the house, that's it for me. I'm saying that on the damn air.
Yeah. So it's just like, it really depends on the person, honestly, what they willing to accept and everything. I'm not for to deal with it. Like, if you one lie, you gotta tell another lie. And I can't lie, so I'm not creative like that, so I wouldn't want to be lied to. So then if you flip it, most men will probably say it's the act for them.
Right, that's right. You did talk to someone.
Yeah, I talked to a friend about it, and he said that it was the act, because mostly women go into situations with emotions. Something took place in their relationship, or they felt a void somewhere in their relationship, and they went out and cheated. And he basically was saying, like, yeah, they just was looking for something that they didn't find at home. So it's just like, for him, it was, well, why you couldn't tell me if there's something was going on, and we could have figured it out, worked it out, and everything like that. So it didn't even get to a point of a lie for him to be upset. It was the complete act of it. Yeah, so I was like, I can see
we
that.
We are very emotional creatures, and we also believe that sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. We believe that, somebody else will treat you better. You know, this person is treat you better, but you know, some people take advantage of the vulnerability too.
Exactly.
So you have to be careful when you're dealing with a situation with your mate. You got to be careful who you approach with that situation, because some people take advantage of that, and they'll make it seem like they really want you to, but they end to hurt you even more. So you have to make sure. And with us, we fall quick sometimes. We try to act like we all that, and we boss chicks and this and that. But when it come down to
we ain't got no emotions,
being comfortable with the significant other, we feeling, especially if we going through, we feeling like this person is gonna be different. This person is gonna be right. So sometimes it ain't even worth going that route.
Exactly.
Sometimes sometimes working it out with your mate is your best option, depending on the time left of the person. If you've been with them long enough, you might decide to say, let's try to fix it. If it's short, you might be like, adios amigos,
baby. But sometimes being long term with some people, you at some point you can't fix it. Yeah, it's like it's so much damage that has been done. It's just like, do I really want to give another year to this? Do I really want to entertain this situation? Because all them other years I've been talking and you ain't been getting it right.
Right.
So apparently it ain't clicking.
Yeah, something is gone. It's lost.
You do
now,
you.
right?
Exactly. There's no fix it. We can't fix it.
And stuff, So yeah, that's definitely some things that we think about when we're in a relationship, and that's what season 2 is all about, relationships. And like I said, a lot of women feel more betrayed when they're lied to instead of the act. Most of the time the act is something we can work through. Now, I'm not saying a continuous act is going to be forgiven. What I'm saying? If a person did it more than one time, oh no, it's not going to work.
Now, I do believe people make mistakes.
Yeah,
I do, but you're not gonna keep slipping. Exactly, and I just don't think cheating is a mistake. Me personally,
I don't think no cheating is a mistake. Right. Period. Once you cheat, you make that decision.
Exactly.
To cheat.
Now you do have people that's naturally flirters.
Right.
I'm
one of them.
We are two people. We are two people. We can go to the grocery store right now. We can have a conversation with somebody, and it's not even on a flirting type of stuff. But we're people. We're a people person. Yeah. So it's easy for us to gain friends if we go to a club or hang out or something like that. We can talk to people, laugh, and hang out. Right. And people might interpret that as we flirt.
Right.
In a sense, we do, but that's another story. But
I just call that just being, very easy going with people that we can flex ourselves without pulling down our pants.
Exactly.
Just because you're talking to somebody doesn't mean you want to screw them.
Exactly. So that's of being a flirt can be misinterpreted because all I said was hi. I didn't say what's up.
It's
sexy.
The way you said it though. That did you say hi or did you say hi? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how did you bat your eyes at the same time? And so yeah, we know when we flirting, we do. But at the end of the day, we're not always expecting something to come out of that outcome either. It's just that sometimes we just feel good about ourselves. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we feel beautiful, and maybe nobody told you today that you look good or you feel beautiful. You look beautiful, or whatever. So sometimes when that guy see you at that grocery store, he be like, "Hey,
how you doing?
Hey,
right.
how you doing?"
Exactly.
And
it's just feeding off the energy. Though.
Yeah, right.
It's not I'm flirting with you type of. It's just you gave me good energy. I'm gonna give it back to you.
Exactly. So everything doesn't always mean that you're about to make that decision to go out there and have a fuck fest. It just means that you're that type of person. I mean, if you say hi to me, I'm gonna say hi to you back.
That's why I think
that's just that.
People who cheat, it's a level of immaturity. That's pretty much all it is. Yeah. It's immaturity that causes you to cheat because there's no need to make a commitment if you ever feel the need to go out and cheat. You might as well just be single so you can just have whoever you want. Whenever you want.
Exactly.
And you might have that main one that you call all the time because that person make you feel.
Or that person just available. Let's just be honest. Sometimes it's just that one that well, I can't get Diana today, but you know what? Karen, she's always on time. All I have to do is just hit her up and tell her to slide through. She's coming through. So you always got that one that's on your speed dial, mm-hmm. when you need. But then there might be that one that you really want and you just can't get all the time.
Right.
But when you can make them decisions when you don't have a significant other. If you don't have a mate, you can do what the hell you want to do.
This is true.
Or if you're just dating, you can do what you want to do. Because some people, like I said, dating is not a relationship. You need to check that box. Shit, do you want to go with me? Yes or no?
Are we together? Yes or no?
You know what I'm saying? Don't get it beside yourself and think that it's more to it than what it is. But if you've been with this person for 7 years or so,
we got a problem.
Yeah, we got a problem. We definitely got a relationship going on.
Exactly.
Now, if you saying we still dating or something, I must have didn't get the memo. Because 7 years is too long.
7 years, that's common law,
most states, exactly. So shit. You be talking about half now. So you got to be careful with that, too.
Exactly. But like I said, I just think it's a level of immaturity. Because if I'm not happy with somebody, I'm not going to be with you. So I'm not even going to cheat to make it a situation where I need you to get out of it. I'm just going to be like, hey, this ain't working.
Like on that last episode, we were saying on one of the ones that some men feel like, they're at a point where they missed out on a lot of things. So they're thinking that now they got their cool spots. Now they look better or they doing better for themselves. They making money and stuff. So the attention is there, and they getting fed this stuff. So they think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They hanging with guys who, don't respect their marriage, don't care. So they, because most guys, most friends true friends won't do you wrong, but most friends, some people who associates or whatever with you, you might think they're your friend, but if they don't care about you losing everything, they ain't no friend. I'm sorry, they ain't no friend.
Especially when they know who you with. Exactly. That's what make it really so fucked up because you know who I'm going home to.
Exactly.
So for you to cover that up. So my
thing would be like, if it's if it's my girl or something, I'd be like, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with this now. I'm not being a part of this.
Exactly.
You came with me, you leaving with me now. Exactly. But I don't know what you're doing afterwards.
Now, when I was growing up, I'm not gonna lie, me and my friends, hit me up if you was in a relationship, but you know y'all wasn't really like relationship, but y'all been rocking with each other. Or if you went to go do your thing, it was a text me and I'm gonna tell them you with me type of situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, who haven't done that?
Young,
you know what I'm saying?
That's young and dumb too. That's just young and stupid.
That's just being young.
We don't be caring because we ain't got no commitments with nobody like that.
Exactly. But if you're making a commitment with somebody that you talking marriage and you talking babies and you talking all of this with,
then you like, come on, man.
Why do you even want to consider anything that will break y'all up?
All right.
That's why it's really the act for me, because if you invested all that time into somebody to become in a relationship with them and all of that, you don't need, what's them thoughts going through your head for? Why would you look for something to break what you work so hard to get to? So that's why it's the act. Oh, that just changed my mind.
Yeah,
did that?
I see.
Did that? Oh, it did.
Yeah.
I guess I'm both.
Yeah.
I'm up 50-50 because I don't.
Because it depends on that. Like you said, it depends on that situation. Once you start digging deeper, you be like, what happened to make you even want to consider
what
this
triggered?
Stuff? What triggered that? What was worth you saying, fuck it, I'll put all this on the line?
I'm going to say this, though. I'm not going to ever question myself if I did something. Like, was it me? Because you got a lot of people that get cheated on, and they take it as, oh, well, maybe I did this, or maybe I didn't do this.
That happens regardless. That does. I think it happens regardless to the fact, because that's what we do. Women always want to see where they went wrong.
Right.
And stuff, but we do have to understand that it's not you.
I didn't tell you cheat.
It's them.
Right.
And that's what we have to understand. When a man makes a mistake, that's their mistake. That
right.
decision.
You didn't hold their hand.
Same, vice versa with a man.
Yeah.
If a woman makes that mistake, that's on her. That ain't on you.
Right.
Because you didn't put nothing in her hand and told her to go do.
You didn't walk her through the door and say, "Baby, go lay down on this bed."
It's not, and it's nobody else's fault. It's not, friend. If they hooked you up, it ain't their fault neither. They might be bogus for it, but they still ain't make you lay up with them. That's still your fault. At the end of the day, it's still the individual who makes the decision's fault, and you have to live up to it, and you have to deal with it, whether you like it or not. And so these are the things that we deal with in relationships. And like I said, when it's like I said, my thing is still lies though. The act, I'm older, so for me, I'm like, acts, it's bogus, but at the end of the day, if I feel that you didn't want nothing from it, maybe I can work that out. I don't know what I would do, but at the end of the day, because I might feel that way today, and then 2 weeks from now, I'd be like, oh, you know what, I left that nigga.
Exactly.
I left him. I couldn't do it. So you never know what you're capable of doing, but the thing is that you feel like you still can probably work something out, but if it's a lie falling with it, it's just once you lose that, I'm telling you, once you lose that trust, it's hard to regain.
That's anything, friendships,
that's anything,
relationships,
exactly.
jobs, all that. Once you lose that trust, it's just...
That's another thing. Actions with your friends, actions with lies with your friends. You got a favorite girlfriend, y'all kicking and stuff. But if she does something to hurt you and then try to lie about it, sometimes there's just no coming back. It don't necessarily have to be a relationship. It can be a friendship. Somebody you was close to and they screwed you over.
Right.
You like, damn, dang girl, it's already bad enough. You screwed me over, but then you lied about it.
Right. Like, I was in a situation like that a long time ago where I thought this person was my friend. I just met her probably 2 years of knowing her. And I'm like, we used to hang out all the time. So I'm like, oh, this is my friend, So that's when I learned I used the friend word too loosely after this situation.
The friends, the bros,
the sis, all that.
Cuz,
we was hanging out every day. She was doing her thing with whoever she was doing her thing with. I was doing my thing. And then somewhere in between, the lie became I was doing the thing with the person she posed, she was actually doing the thing with. And I was like, for a while, I was like, everybody was looking at me, talking about me, like, because, oh, you did this, you did that. And I was like, I ain't did shit. Like, why am I the person on the chopping block when I ain't did nothing? And still to this day, I mean, I've forgiven her because it was like, I'm not gonna move on with my life if I don't. Right. But at the same time, I was like, damn, girl, you ain't had no morals or nothing in you to be like, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was just a fucked up situation. So
to that. I had some situation similar to that, and I'm gonna be honest, I could tell a story, I don't care. We had cut school one day, we was all at the beach. And it was, me and this dude I was talking to in high school. I thought I was the little girl then, and he was a football player, on the top of the, the notch, what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody was in love with him and stuff, and my dumb ass right with him, and but I thought I was the one, So, we up here, we chilling. One of my girlfriends and her dude. Well, actually, it wasn't even her dude. It was one of his friends. She just had met him that day. And then it was another girl there, so it was like, so we was one man short anyway, so we all cut school and we was at the beach and stuff. We was at, we had went to Rainbow Beach and everything back in Chicago. We just had a good time. And so then we went to my little man, supposedly quote unquote man, house. And, so we up there. So, for me, I wasn't sexually active at the time. Mm-hmm. I called myself, I was thinking that he probably would have been that one, but I wasn't. I was just a freshman in high school. I was not sexually active. And so I was like, okay, cool, I'm going over here. But I didn't think, I was dumbfounded for some reason, thinking that, being with somebody at his house and stuff, it'd be okay. So, we over there and stuff. And, everybody making out, doing all this type of stuff. And the girl, it was both of the girls was one of the dudes by himself, I mean, they both, doing it. I mean, I'm just saying they was doing their thing. And so, so I went in, he was like, what's wrong? So he went in the bathroom. And so I was like, I'm not able to do anything. He was like, why not? So I was like, I'm on my menstrual. I didn't want to say nothing because, I was like, I didn't want to feel like, like you knew what you was coming for, and I was like, I didn't know what I was coming for because I thought, you really liked me. You talking about when we was dating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We just kicking it, and so he was like, oh, okay then. He's like, shit, I'm finna go join them then. I was like, what?
Damn, he said, fuck you. I'm going over here. You ain't no shit.
Yeah, I'm going over here. But the fucked up part about it is that when we get back to school the next day, a whole fucking rumor came out. Girl, I heard you was the life of the party. I was like, what?
Exactly. Once that shit hit the fan, the lies started coming.
And come to find out that the girls was saying it because they ain't want them knowing that they had
what they
a little fuck fest or whatever, right? I'm like, no the hell ain't. I was like, first of all, I ain't do nothing with nobody. I ended up going downstairs talking to his grandmother. And I sure did, but the thing is it was my truth from somebody else's and stuff. And then I was mad at my girl because I was like, we supposed to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we supposed to be motherfucking cool and stuff, and y'all sitting up here making it seem like I was the one. Because, that was out here doing that shit. So, that pissed me off because at one point, I was like...
People look at you different.
Well, shit, daddy, you get a lot of attention because they thinking you down like that. I'm like, I ain't even having sex shit.
I ain't doing nothing.
I'm like, shit. And I'm so glad I didn't break... Oh, Lord, I'm so glad I didn't break my virginity with that damn boy. I never forget.
See, so the act and the lie come with, like how we said, friendships,
if anybody knows
all of that.
What high school I went to,
that's
they would know his name. His name was Romeo, and I probably should have thought about the name anyway.
He was trying to make you Juliet, baby.
Hey, I know, but he was fine as hell. But he wasn't worth it. He wasn't worth the headache that I endured for like 3 to 4 days. Before somebody else's drama came out and they stopped talking about the drama there.
Yeah.
And I was like,
but people don't understand.
They were like, you do orgies, girl, you do for hell.
People don't understand what a lie how it can affect somebody.
Yeah, the next person,
that is
exactly.
just.
And so, but it's crazy though, not.
And God forbid, like, you get cheated on and you got one of them gossiping ass families and oh baby, that telephone, he cheated at 6:30 a.m. You told Susie at 6:31 and by 6:45 p.m. the whole damn family know that. Everybody's, baby, you okay?
Yeah, and I didn't want to talk to nobody after that, so I never picked another high school. Well, yes, I did. I had one more. But after that, and that took me a while to pick that other one. But I ain't never wanted nobody else in high school because I was like, oh, hell no. Y'all ain't going to put that flag on me. Because then I'm like, are you trying to talk to me because you think I'm easy? Or is you trying to talk to me because you really like me? And, and I'm like, I should have known better. Don't go for the head football dude.
The job.
Yeah, no. Don't do that. But I was a freshman.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He was a senior. I'm like, yep, that dumbass freshman.
Go back to our conversation of the older men. It's a thrill sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah. But I liked the attention of it, because you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker let you put on their little varsity jacket and stuff, you thinking you fresh and stuff, and the girl's jealous of you, whatever. But then I'm like, he only did that stuff to see if he was gonna get the kitty cat. Once he realized he wasn't getting the kitty cat, I ain't even nothing no more. Exactly. Thank God I got a ride home from him, because I'm surprised he didn't tell me to get on the bus. Shit, even though I sat in the back seat, I came in on the front seat.
You said, oh, baby, you gotta exit,
I did one of my mama numbers. Look, if I did one of my mama numbers, I waited until I got to the house, and then as I left, I was like, you motherfucker, cuss his ass out.
Exactly.
And I was
you gotta make sure you get home.
I know, I didn't care. And and then the next day, and then he tried to be nice to me after that. I'm like, boy,
he feel bad. You had to ride in that back seat.
You ain't shit. Shit, I didn't want to be up front with him, but then again, like I told you, I was like, I did not care.
Cause that was like a ride of shame at that point. It's like, how you might go over to your boy house, they stay with their friends or whatever, and you got to do that slut walk coming through, and so that was a ride of shame right there.
I'm looking at that motherfucker like, you know what? I can't even do nothing about it. I can't say nothing about it.
Now you can laugh about it.
Y'all can laugh at it now. And but that might have been my starting point to know that I was gonna have a lot more fucked up relationships. Because I didn't learn from that one. I still wanted the fine ones and the cool ones and all that stuff like a dumbass. But you young, you learn, and that's just that. But hey. It was a lesson learned, and I was really mad at my friends because my thing is too is you knew I liked him a lot too, and you tell me so. Well, I ain't know what to do. But they gonna tell me, I ain't know what to do though. The fuck you mean you should have told him no.
Right, you just said you my friend, dude.
Exactly.
But anyway, that means she was liking on him too.
Yeah, all of them was though. Shit, they were just waiting for the opportunity.
That's all.
And if I wouldn't have went to if I would have said I couldn't go, that I was gonna stay at school, it probably still would have happened. But at least I would have been at school.
At least you would have been at school. And you wouldn't have had to ride that back seat.
I would have been. You gonna keep talking about that back seat. But yeah, that's what usually happens. You just But it is what it is. It's, I'm all good now. I've learned my lesson. No, I did.
But it's safe to say that you think it's the lie.
Yeah, it's definitely the lie.
After having this conversation, it's both for me.
Yeah. Because after you start digging into it, you felt like it was a little bit more to both sides. Yeah. So yeah, definitely, I think it's more so for me. It's the lie. I think when it's a lie, it's a lie. That's just that.
Yeah.
There's no way coming back from a lie. She done lie now.
Especially when you like a person that's an overthinker too.
Yeah.
Now they get to thinking about everything. Yeah. They can never trust you again, even if it was so small. It's gonna be tough for them to trust you again.
You be like, nigga, did you cut my toenail? No, I ain't cut it. Yes, you just cut it.
I literally just sent you.
But yeah, it is what it is, though. But I think your friend made a good valid point with the women, though, too. Like you said, we are definitely more emotional creatures, of course. I mean, I think no matter how strong we try to be, we're just not that fucking strong.
Yeah, them emotions don't come out.
When it's our end, we definitely end up maybe making more of a decision based off of our how we feel, than not necessarily the action for us, more so how we feel. So you might not get the lie out of it, but you might get the I don't want to be with you thing because I done fell in love with another motherfucker, type thing instead of something else.
And that's not love, that's lust.
Yeah. And like I said, people know when you vulnerable, they take advantage of that. Oh, she going through. They can see it in your eyes sometimes.
Come on, baby. Come over here. Let me talk
take you out for dinner and, a little bit
everything that you've been looking for him to do.
Netflix and chill. Or Hulu.
Exactly. I turned into something real quick.
Exactly.
Well, this has been another great episode of Unfulfilled with Denise and Denise. Stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, deuces.
Deuces.